just finished eating dinner. We had beef rice-a-roni and some roasted broccoli. Oven roasted broccoli, or is it oven baked broccoli? Something like that. It's actually really good. That was the second meal of the day. I was super hungry because I did lawn work today. I is it my voice? Oh, is the gain high? Sorry, the mic sounds a little off. Maybe it's just me. We're on the right mic setting, so yeah, okay. I guess it's just my voice. Because I just finished eating. Anyway, I mowed the lawn today, and I pulled some weeds, and I found a baby snake. I found a baby garter snake in the front yard. I tried to catch it the first time I saw it, and then it wiggled under some dead grass into like a little pit in the lawn. Because there's a walnut tree, and the walnuts make these little pits in the lawn, these little divots, and it got in it there under some dead grass, and I lost it. Later saw it poke its head up out of the grass, caught it, put it next to a bush by the fence, and then I saw it get in the backyard, so I moved it by the pond where I wouldn't even be close to it with the lawnmower. So, but just a tiny little baby guy, maybe 6 inches long, maybe 5 inches. Like he was not a very big snake. So, I went to the retro game expo or convention, whatever you want to call it. It was really cool. I went last year and got a transfer pack and an Napalm plushie. This year I kind of, I guess I treated myself. I got a copy of Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy, right here. And then I got a copy of Pokemon Stadium 2 that unfortunately does not work. It doesn't work. There's just the TV just says no signal. So I don't have any isopropyl alcohol on me today, so I'll have to go get some tomorrow. Or gonna have to take the shell off, see if there's anything inside that's broken or whatnot. I did some research, not much research. I heard that a pencil eraser can also help clean the pins on the contact better than isopropyl can. So, yeah, we won't know till I open it up, which is kind of sad and upsetting because it was like $70. I spent a lot of money today. I also got a GameCube controller, an official one. It's the blue-purple color. I have not tested the controller. I didn't have time to before stream. But the Game Boy cart does work, and the battery is fine. It did not tell me the battery is dead, so that's good. And sorry if that was loud. Before we left, they had an artist's alley, and on the back wall there was a shop. This really sweet lady, and she had plushies, and I think they were called capooters or something. They were cat spiders. She had chubby dragons, land sharks, and stuff. And then she had these Frankenstein Pokemon plushies, where she took plushies and like ripped them apart gently, not like with her hands or anything. And then sewed them back together using random pieces of other Pokemon. So the one I got is the body of a Bulbasaur, and then the head is mostly of a Mew, with the right eye of a Pikachu, and then the subsequent cheek and ear, and then on the back of the head is a Gengar ear, with the top of the Gengar's head with the little spikes on it. So, could be a Haunter, I guess, but seems more likely to be a Gengar. And then she had some that were exclusively just evolutions, stitched together evolutions. It was really cool. So I have a Frankenstein Pokemon right here. My mom was like, "You could do that too." Well, I'd have to find a cheap source of plushies. Just go to the thrift store, I suppose, and experiment. It does sound like fun. It does sound like fun. She was actually working on one when we walked up to the booth. I don't know if they're hand sewn or if it's a sewing machine. I think it's hand sewn. And then she looped in some black, thicker black thread to look like stitches. And it's good. It's really good. Here, I'll put a picture in the Discord. And they had a visiting. I don't know if it's a visiting exhibit or if it's there every year. But there is an art gallery of the art of Nintendo Power, and that was really neat. It was really cool. Sorry, I cannot. I have a lot of trouble typing and talking at the same time. Cool. Welcome back, Fanbreak. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you. I appreciate it. It means a lot. Okay, sorry about that. So it's unfortunate that the 64 cart does not work. The front label is also it's gunky, it's ripped and stuff. So this cart has obviously been through up. So hopefully tomorrow, after taking it apart, scrubbing it with some alcohol and maybe even a pencil eraser, it'll work. If that doesn't work, might be a tracer or something. I don't know. I'm hoping it works. Because it was $70. But I also got DS game. It's Bookworm. I got Bookworm on the DS. It's that green worm with glasses that you spell words to do damage to enemies. I wanted to stream that game, but it's not on Steam. It's a PopCap game, like Plants vs Zombies. But it's just not on Steam. It's just not on Steam, unfortunately. Yeah, there's a game called Bookworm. It's a typing game. I have this memory of being at my grandparents' when I was little, and I think my uncle or maybe my aunt was playing Bookworm on a computer. And I was like, unicorn. You could spell unicorn. And like, oh, you can? And they spelled it out, and then it did like a big, massive damage. I was so proud of myself. I was so proud of myself. Because the bigger the word you spell, the more damage you do, or something like that. I don't know. I haven't actually tested it. You can do that live. It's me. Okay, I gotta go get my 3DS. 1 second. Try not to make anything all over. What's in there? Moon? Okay. There were a bunch of people with like bags of DS cartridges, and like $1 per game. So I got Bookworm for $1. Alright, let's see here. I have an original 3DS, not a fancy big screen one. Sure, it's not too. Okay, the volume's off. It takes a second to boot up. It's reading. I have that. So I got the Pokemon Gold wallpaper, so it plays the Pokemon Gold or Pokemon music right now on my home screen. Hi, Brad. Congrats on getting first. We are. Congrats. How you doing? So the cart is detected. Does it work? Oh, it's one of those games you have to play vertically. You have to turn your DS sideways. Okay. Interesting. That's gonna be a little. Oh no, there's someone. There's save files on here. Parker, Grandma, and Kayla. Grandma has 100% completion on her save file. Also, what is that crunchy music? This is a DS game. This is not a 3DS game. How you doing, Brett? You're sleepy? Okay, well, Kayla, I'm sorry. You have 6%. Sorry, Kayla. Okay, I'll play it later. But I wanted to stream Bookworm. I wanted to stream it, and you know, it's not on Steam. It was on the Big Fish game launcher when I was little. But I have Pokemon Gold on my 3DS. I should have bought Silver now I think about it. Oh well. It's fine. Hi, chickies. It's not like I can trade between my 3DS and my Game Boy. I'll just stick this in this case. But hi, chickies. Okay. Just so you know, chickies, Bread redeems quite a few things. If you redeem anything, it'll be probably like more than 20 minutes before I get to them. How are you doing, chickies? Yeah, that's what I got at the Retro Game Expo. So if you're curious, if I put a picture of the stuff I bought in the Discord if you're in there. But if you're curious about the plushie and you want one, the company is called Cave Zone Studio. They have an Instagram at cavestone.studio. So if you want a plushie, go check them out because they're cool. They're cool. But hi, chickies. My day is good, chickies. I had a good day. Went to Retro Game Expo today with my dad. We walked around. I didn't get home till after 6. So, we're running a little behind today. I got a copy of Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Stadium 2 for the Nintendo 64. I got Bookworm for the DS. And I got this plushie. That's a bunch of pieces of Pokemon plushies stitched together. So it has the body of a Bulbasaur, the head of a Mew, with the left side of a Pikachu's head, with the eye, the cheek, and the ear, and then the back of the head, or the top of the head, is a chunk of Gengar with the ear and then the spikes on the top of his head. So, it's super cute. I like him a lot. I like him a lot. I think this is like an original Bulbasaur because it's got like the printed on spots, but that's okay. It's really cool. It's really cool. This is the last one that had any Mew parts or Gengar parts. There was one that had like the legs of a Krogunk and like the head of a Psyduck. It was it's pretty interesting. Or the feet, like the butt of a Psyduck, and then the torso of a Krogunk. It was cool stuff. She's pretty cool. The Game Boy cart works. It was tested before I bought it because there's a save file on it, but with 0 playtime, or like 6 minutes of playtime, something like that. And the Nintendo 64 cart that was more expensive than the Game Boy game does not read. There's no signal to the TV when the console's on. So tomorrow I'm gonna open it up and see what's wrong. Maybe after stream tonight. I don't know. We'll see if my dad goes to sleep. But yeah, I'm doing good, chickies. Okay. Let me get you your smooches, Bread. Bread, would you like breathy smooches, softer smooches, or faster smooches? If you have a preference. Then a good bread, and then some mouth sounds. Okay. But yeah, I'm just kind of bummed out the the Stadium 2 cart doesn't work. Because I was super excited because I already have a transfer pack. I got a transfer pack at that same expo last year for my copy of Stadium because I have yellow. So I was super excited to, play Pokemon Gold on my TV. No. No such luck yet. But fingers crossed it's just the pins. Fingers crossed. We'll see. Okay, sorry. Okay, Brett. I'll give you some birthday smooches because I'm pretty sure those are your favorite. Also, we hit our follow goal of 880, which is really cool. Happened off the stream, but that's okay. That's very sweet. It means a lot. Thank you guys. Okay, chickies. It's going to be a bit before you're able to get to it, so just be patient with me, please. Would be appreciated. Be like another 10-15 minutes, probably. As long as I don't get distracted with rambling. Hi, Grid. How are you, sweetheart? How are you doing? Bye.
Discord if you want to see it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I went out with my dad today to a retro game expo. We went last year too. I spent a lot of money. I got a copy of Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy and Pokemon Stadium 2 for the 64.
And the cart unfortunately does not work. It won't read. The TV gets no signal even when the console's on, so it's not just a black screen or anything. And so I'm gonna try to clean it tomorrow, maybe tonight. I don't know. I don't have any isopropyl. I don't have any isopropyl alcohol. I did some YouTube shorts searching or YouTube searching. Apparently, a pencil eraser will do a pretty good job too. Sometimes better than isopropyl. And then it could be something internal that's broken. Could be a tracer or something. Kind of sad because the Game Boy cart seemed tested. There's a save file on it with no playtime. So just kind of bummed. But I did get a GameCube controller. I did not have enough time to test that before stream. I could do that right now. I could do it live. I could do it. But you guys wouldn't see anything. All sorts of classics. Got an Atari plug and play. Nice. When I was little, we used to have that Spider-Man plug and play. And maybe a SpongeBob plug and play, but I think it was just Spider-Man. One where you climb the side of a building and people throw stuff out of windows at you or something. But yeah. So I got a plushie. It was this very nice lady. I just literally the last thing I got before we left, because I wanted to get a plushie. I wanted to find a plushie, and there was nobody selling a bunch of sitting cuties this year like last year. But she takes Pokemon plushies and takes them apart, cuts them into chunks, and then sews them back together. By hand, I think. Could be a sewing machine. I would not be surprised if she uses a sewing machine. But then she hand stitches in some thicker black thread to look like stitches between the chunks of different Pokemon plushie. It's good. So what I got is the body of a Bulbasaur with the head of a Mew, with the left side of the Mew missing. It's instead the left side of a Pikachu's head, with the eye, the cheek, and the ear, and then the back of the head, there's a chunk of Gengar with one of Gengar's ears, and then the head spikes. The spikes on the Gengar's head. I love him. Excuse me. Again, if you want one for yourself, you can make one. Not as simple as stitching a puppet, but they're made by Cavestone Studio. You can see more. They have an Instagram at cavestone.studio. So if you want to see their stuff, it's good. It's cool. It's really cool stuff. She had Evolution plushies that were just Evolution chunks stitched together. So there was like an Umbreon body with a Sylveon bow, and it was cool. And she had some of her own plushies. She had cat spiders. I can't remember what. Cooters or something? Kiters? Land sharks? Dragons? It was cool. It's really cool stuff. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, bread. Good to your good bread now. Thank you for the smooch redeem bread. Hopefully those are alright for you. So hopefully, well, today was Saturday, and I was gonna be all sad that it'd be Sunday, but I can go shopping on Sunday now. I could do that. I can do that. I need to get some isopropyl. I don't have any. Oh, and I did get a DS game, Bookworm, for the DS. I tested it live a couple minutes ago. It's one of those games you hold your DS like a book. You unfold it like a book. You play it vertically. So that's a little interesting. I have an original 3DS, but the battery died in it years ago. The battery had expanded like a pillow. It was a miracle it didn't explode in my pocket or anything. So I had to get a replacement battery. The only listing, and you have to, when you replace the battery, get a new battery for your 3DS, you have to make sure the battery model number matches the model number of your 3DS, which is on the inside underneath the bottom plate where the battery is. The only one I found on Amazon at the time was this giant hunk of battery. So my 3DS weighs like a pound now. The battery is about as thick as the device itself when it's unfolded, like the screen part, maybe the top screen half, maybe. It might be thick. It's thicker than that. But the battery lasts forever. I have not charged this thing in months, and it's only missing a bar. It's great, but it makes it kind of unwieldy when I'm holding it vertically. Anyway, sorry. I got distracted. But hi, Ami. Good to see you, swear. Thank you for being here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Okay. Now it's bread. Good bread. Okay. Thank you for being patient with me, bread. You might be asleep, but thank you for being patient with me. Thank you.
Bread. Yeah, very, very good bread. Good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for looking at Thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think making the world a better place, in my humble opinion, anyway. Very good bread. Good bread, good bread. Good bread. Good bread, such a good bread, yes you are. Such a good bread. Look at you, such a good bread, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good bread. Good bread, 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 good bread. Good bread, good bread, good bread, good bread, good bread. Such a good bread, yes you are. Look at you, such a good bread, yes you are. A very, very good bread, yes you are.
Thank you, bread. Thank you for the redeem swear. Thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Okay. Mouth sounds. So, we'll be doing some mouth sounds. So, I know they're not everybody's cup of tea, which is totally fair. So, if you're not a fan of mouth sounds, please feel free to mute the tab. Go step away, get some food, get a snack, get some water, brush your teeth, get a blanket, take care of yourselves. We'll be doing some mouth sounds for a couple of minutes here. Alright. Here we go. Hi Toby! Hi Toby! Oh my goodness! Hi Toby! Thank you for being here. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Good to see you. Hope you've been well. Excuse me, sorry. Sorry.
Hi, CJ. Hi, CJ. Hi, CJ. How are you? How you doing? How are you, CJ? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Sorry. Those math sound spread. Hopefully those were alright for you. Thank you for all the redeem spread. Thank you, sir. Hopefully you get some good sleeps. Sorry. I'm glad to hear okay, Jane. I went to a retro game expo. This is like the 5th time I've talked about it. Whoever was listening to the VOD right now is like, just shut up already. Just shut up already. But I kind of splurged. I treated myself. I went last year with my dad. I got this Nintendo 64 transfer pack. And this Apom Sitting Cuties plushie. It was good. It was great. Maybe too great because I spent a lot of money. So I got a copy of Pokemon Gold and Pokemon Stadium 2 for the Nintendo 64. The GameCube cart works just fine. The battery's not dead or anything. Seems like whoever last had it tested it. There's a save file on it, but not played. They're still sitting in the room. The 64 cart unfortunately does not read. TV just gives me a no signal screen. So I tested my other carts. Those play just fine. They boot up after a couple of seconds. So it's the cartridge. I unfortunately do not have any isopropyl alcohol on me today. So gonna take it apart tomorrow and give it some cleaning. The front label is scuffed up. It's ripped and all gunky. So whoever had this loved it a lot. It seems it is a USA cart. It's not a PAL cart. Oh, sorry, I'm looking down. Losing track of my face. So I'm kind of biting myself not getting silver because I have gold on my 3DS. But oh well, I hope it was pretty cool. So I did some research. I did kind of rub it up with a Q-tip and then tried it. That didn't work. Just a dry Q-tip did not work. My dad says a pin might be missing. I am not sure. So we're gonna take it apart tomorrow and maybe tonight. I don't know. Because if the isopropyl alcohol or apparently even just a pencil eraser, if you're gentle with a pencil eraser, that cleans it pretty good. The pins, contact pins. If cleaning it like that doesn't work, it's something else. It's something internal, which I'm hoping it's not. I'm hoping it's not, but we'll see. We'll see. And then my dad got some GBA games. He found Metroid Fusion. He got Metroid Prime Fusion, or whatever it's called, the Game Boy Advance one, which is pretty cool. You got an Incredibles game, like the movie Incredibles tie-in game, and something for Shaman King, and so he went first with one of his friends, and then he came back and I used a family friend's lanyard. Thank you for the water, Blue. Hi, Blue. And then we found some DS games. We found a horse game. Because my sister said if there's anything horse related, get it for me. So we got that. A Bakugan DS game and Bookworm for the DS, which I have right here. That works as well. The Bookworm copy does work. I got a GameCube controller right here. An official one. At least there's the Nintendo GameCube printed on it. PopCap Bookworm, yeah. That's what it sounds like right here. So this is apparently a real controller. And then I have a bootleg one right here. That's the 64 controller. I have a bootleg one right here. Buttons are a little more clicky. See? Anyway, the official GameCube controllers weigh a lot more than these bootleg ones I got because they have more Rumble stuff in them and whatnot. Yeah, I wanted to stream PopCap Bookworm. It's not on Steam. It's just not on Steam at all. It's just not there. I know it was on like the Big Fish game launcher or whatever when I was little. But just not there. Thank you for the lurk, Blue. Thank you. Give me a second to put my nose and I'll get some water and stretch. Peggle's probably on Steam. I'd be surprised if Peggle's not, but I haven't looked. Let's see. Yeah, Peggle is. Zuma. Yep, Zuma's on there. There's a looks like also a hentai game with Zuma in the title. Don't buy that one unless you want to. Chuzzle is too. There's Chuzzle Deluxe for $5, and Chuzzle Deluxe free demo. So all of those are on Steam, just not Cap. Excuse me. Why is it? Is it like a licensing thing for Bookworm? Oh, Insane Aquarium's a PopCap game too. The wrong Zuba. Why is there pretty lady in this game? Yeah. what's the my happiest or most favorite memory I have? Um, I don't know. I went to a museum or something. It's Kinky Mason. um, of getting one of my plushies when I was like 4. Um, okay, Haku. Sorry, I need to get Chicky his good boy. I need to do that. But thank you for the question, Toby. Um, uh, I'm trying to think. Do I have a story? I don't know if I have a. I don't know if I have a story. I don't know. Oh, my dad let me play Yellow. So Pokemon was Pikachu, Pokemon Yellow, words. Pokemon Yellow um, was my first Pokemon game. Even though I was born in 2000, so after Gold and Silver were out, Gold and Silver had been out for a year. Um, and then my dad had Leaf Green for his DS, for the Game Boy Advance. So for a while, my only experience with Pokemon was Kanto. And I remember laying on the couch in the living room. My dad was like doing something outside, or I had just caught a Mankey. You go to the next town over after Pallet Town. I don't remember what that town's called. Viridian? Is that Viridian? And then you go to the left, and there's a little patch of grass with Spearows and Mankeys in it. Um, uh, and I caught a Mankey. I was like, Dad, look, I caught a Mankey. And I didn't know what it was. I was just excited. And Yellow has different sprites than Red and Blue. I like the Yellow sprites. I like them. But probably biased there. How can you not be? I don't remember. I either just brute forced it, because you can get Charmander. I think you can get Charmander before you fight Brock. So I might have just like brute forced it with Scratch and Charmander, or I caught a Nidoran and used double kick. If I were playing it now, I would catch a Nidoran or a Mankey and use double kick with Nidoran. Peloton, then Viridian City, then Pewter. Okay, so yeah, in Viridian. Because I think you can get Charmander before Brock. I think. I could be wrong. You get Squirtle from someone walking around in Lieutenant Surge's city. And Bulbasaur, you can miss Bulbasaur pretty easily. At least I did multiple times. So, because it's like you get Bulbasaur from a house in like a side route through like Rock Tunnel or something. I don't remember. It's been a while. I have yet to ever finish Yellow in my life. I want to. And my team is Pikachu. I think I have Snorlax on my team. I think Nidoking. I did the thing where you get Nidoking before you fight Brock. I think that's what I did for this playthrough that I'm working on, or have currently saved to the cartridge. I got Nidoking before Brock. That's how I did that. And I got a Dragonair because I want Dragonite. I've never had a Dragonite. And you can get Dratini and Dragonair from the Safari Zone. And I actually encountered a Dragonair before I found a Dratini. And Dragonair's like a 1% spawn chance or something crazy. So I got very lucky. It was like my third encounter, and I got Dragonair. But they're like level 17, so I have to get them to level 55 or whatever it is for Dragonite. But I want Dragonite because that's cool. Anyway, I'm sorry, chickies. Are you still here, chickies? Are you still here, Haku? Also, hi, Haku. Hope you're doing alright, sweetheart. Yeah, I'd say that's one of my most favoritist memories, Toby, is catching a Minky. And then, like, the next day, my mom made me let my brother play, and then he erased my save file, and I had just gotten through Mountain Moon by, like, the skin of my teeth. I fought every single Pokemon I encountered. I was on, like, my last Pokemon, and they were, like, struggling. I had Ivysaur, and Ivysaur was struggling. We were out of PP. He was just struggling. So I made it out of that mountain by the skin of my teeth. And then my mom and I just caught a Paris, Clefairy. I was on top of the world, man. And then my mom made me let my brother play, and he saved over my file. So that sucked. I was really upset. I was so upset. I just caught a Paris. A cool bug guy. Anyway.
Okay, Jinkies, sorry. Sorry, I was like 7 or 8. Like, we were pretty young, though. Here you go, Jinkies. Jinkies. You're very, very good boy. Such a good boy, yes you are. Such a good boy. A very, very good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, Chickies, good boy. Look at you, such a good boy. Very, very good boy.
There you go, Chickies. Thank you for the redeem swear. Thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Okay. Haku, I can start your good boy. And let me know if you get hit with ads, and we'll pick it up after the ad break.
Good boy, Haku. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Haku, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting, spending time with me on the stream. Thank you, thank you. Very, very good boy. Very good boy, Haku. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Haku. Good boy, good boy. Haku, you worked very, very hard this week. I'm very, very proud of you. Good boy, Haku. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Haku. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Very, very good boy. Good boy, Haku. Good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy. Let me know if you get with ads, Haku. Good, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think makes the world a better place. In my humble opinion, anyway. Good boy, Haku, good boy. Good boy, Haku, good boy. Such a good boy as you are. Very, very good boy. Such a good boy as you are. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy, Haku, good boy. Such a good boy as you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. A very, very good boy. Look at you, such a good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy.
Thank you for the water, CJ. Thank you. You want some mouse sounds created? Okay. Excuse me. Sorry if you guys heard that. Someone just turned on the shower. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Let me know if you get hit with ads, Crid. I think we'll just wait till after the ad break to do math to get you your mouse sounds, just in case. But let me know if you're in ads right now. Thank you for the water, CJ. Thank you. Oh, sorry, throat gurgle. Welcome back, Fanbike. Thank you for sticking with me. Thank you. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you. Okay. Did you miss stream? No, it's only been it's only been a little over an hour. You're fine, Temtem. We still have over half the stream left. Okay, can you hear me, Crit? Yeah, are you out of ads, Crit? I can do some mouth sounds now. So we're gonna do some more mouth sounds. I know they're not everybody's cup of tea. It'll only be a couple minutes, but if to make you feel weird or uncomfortable or whatever, please feel free to mute the tab. Step away, go get a snack, get some water, brush your teeth, get yourself a blanket. Do some mouth sounds. But hi, Jam. Hope you're doing all right, sweetheart. How you doing? Good to see you, sweetheart.
Okay, good. Here's the mouth sounds for you.
Sorry, had to cough. Excuse me, sorry. sorry. Okay. There you go, Crit. There's some sounds for you. Hope those were alright for you, Crit. Thank you, sweetheart. The noises. Well, I'm glad. I do my best. I do my best. Thank you, Toby. But I did get a plushie. I don't know if there were people. This is like the 7th time I've talked about what I got at the expo. I'm so sorry, people watching the VOD. They're yelling at me to shut up about it. It's cool. I did get a plushie. It was the last thing I got right before we left. They had an artist's alley that we looked at before we left, and there was a sweet lady who makes plushies. She was working on one when we walked up. She takes apart Pokemon plushies and then stitches them back together like Frankenstein. So I put a picture of it in the Discord server. If you're in there, you can look at it there. I might put it on Twitter. I don't know. So the one I got, my best is the best. Like you, that's very sweet. You flatter me. You flatter me, Crid. So the body is that of a Bulbasaur. It's a Bulbasaur body. I think this Bulbasaur, particular Bulbasaur plushie, is like the original one of the original Pokemon plushies, like that original Bulbasaur with the when they printed on the spots and stuff, because that's what it looks like to me. It feels like it too. So that's a little sad, but it's cool. It's really cool. So it's the body of a Bulbasaur and the head of a Mew that is like way too big for this body. It's great. But like the head of the Mew is only like the right side, and then it wraps around the back and is around the neck is the Mew, and then the left eye is a Pikachu head with the Pikachu eye and the cheek pouch and the ear, and then on the back of the head, like the crest of the skull, if the head is skull, is one of Gengar's ears with the spikes that are on top of his head, and that's like the top of the head wrapping around to the back. So this plushie has 3 ears. It's amazing. I love him. He does not have a name. I did not give him a name. But she had a bunch of them. There was one that was like the bottom half of a Psyduck and the torso of a Krogunk with like the head of like a Squirtle and a Charmander. It was, or like maybe a Snorlax. It's cool. It's really cool. Oops, sorry. If you want to look into getting one yourself, they have an Instagram. It says on this tag here, which is actually pretty smart. They had sewn a tag into a tush tag. So if you have Instagram, you can go look at their stuff. It's Cavezone, one word, cavezone.studio on Instagram. They might have a website. I'm not sure. But her stuff is really cool. They had, she also had Evolution Frankenstein plushies as well. And they're they were really cool, but I didn't have enough for one of those. But this one, I just really liked this one, mostly because it was the only one left that had a chunk of Gengar and Mew, um, which I wanted. I wanted this one. Um, and she had her own plushies that she had made herself. Um, there were cat spiders, spooters, I think, cooters, something like that. Um, Land sharks, some chippy dragons. Really cute plushies. Really cute plushies. So I'm glad I checked the artist alley before I left. It was really cool. She had pins. There were pins of the Frankenstein evolutions. Neat stuff. Neat stuff. Anyway, I had a good time. So it's all right. I talked about it like 8 times, but it is cool. It's fun. So, I still have to test the GameCube controller. We could do that. I could do that right now on Straight if you guys don't mind. I could test the GameCube controller. But it'd be very bright because of my TV. The GameCube controller was $35 loose, but it's in pretty good shape. There's no like sticking buttons. It's very clean. There's no gunk. This is the second official GameCube controller I've ever had. We only ever had one official GameCube controller, and that was the one that came with the GameCube itself. All the other controllers were Mad Cats or bootleg ones, third-party controllers. So it's just really cool to be holding one. There's the bumpers. Z key. They're not super clicky. They have some resistance. And it's nice. And then I have that's a 64 controller. These like $10 bootleg ones I got on Amazon years ago. That's the 8 button. Super clicky. The bumpers are okay. The face buttons are pretty clicky. And it weighs like half as much as a regular GameCube controller. Because they don't put nearly as much rumble into these as Nintendo put into theirs. I think that's what makes them heavier. Could be the cord. Would not be surprised if it's the cord. So, I did see copies of Colosseum and XD Gale of Darkness, but I blew all my money on a copy of Gold and Stadium 2, so maybe next year. But I'll say now, there may or may not be a Halloween candy tier list stream this year. We'll see. But I think I spent my would-be Halloween candy budget on these. But we'll see. We'll see. But thank you, Crit. You flatter me. I wonder if they have a YouTube channel. Nope. Nope. Thank you, Grid. I may put Halloween candy on my throne. I might do that this year. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I don't have anything on YouTube. Yeah, if you have an Instagram and you want a Frankenstein Pokemon plushie of your own, cavezone.studio on Instagram. I don't have an Instagram. I don't know how Instagram works. But cavezone.studio on Instagram. They do good work. Reassurance praise. I could do that. I could do that, Toby. Are you working on a new fursuit or anything? But my mom was like, you can make Frankenstein plushies. That'd be cool. Excuse me, goodness. Sorry. Nice. That's exciting. Do you know what animal it is? Or what it's based on yet? Oh, I could do a poll. So, I do know that I'm pretty sure the stadium games. A Fennec Fox, nice. That's cute. The stadium games act kind of like Pokemon Bank for Red, Blue, Yellow, and then for Stadium 2 for all of them up to Gold and Silver through Gold and Silver. So I think I could get all 3 starters on one team. I don't know if I want to do that though. But what starter do I pick? Because on my 3DS I picked Chikorita. I like Totodile a lot, but isn't the thing about like Johto that there's like 3 fire types? So maybe I pick Cyndaquil just to make my life easier, huh? This like Magby and Magmar maybe, and those might be version exclusives. Let's actually Google that. Magmar. Because you don't get Houndour till after the Elite Four, right? So no Magby, Magmar. There's Slugma. I don't know if Slugma is a version exclusive. Anyway, sorry. Sorry, Toby. I got distracted.
Toby. Toby. I'm very, very proud of you. You did a very, very good job this week. I'm very, very proud of you. You got this. You can do it. I'm very proud of you, Toby. I know you can do it. You can do it, Toby. It'll be okay. You'll be okay. Everything will be fine. Good. Good job, Toby. I'm very proud of you. You did a very, very good job, Toby. Good job. Good job, Toby. Good job. Toby, I'm very, very proud of you. You can do it. It'll be alright. You'll be alright, Toby. Everything will be okay. Everything will be okay. You'll be okay, Toby. You'll be okay. Good job this week, Toby. Good job. I hope you're able to get some good rest. Get some good food in you. I'm very proud of you, Toby.
Okay, Toby. There you go. Was that okay? Is that what you were looking for? Thank you for the redeem, Toby. Thank you. Sorry, I got distracted. But I should probably pick Cyndaquil, right? Right? I don't know. I probably won't start playing it till if I can get this stupid Stadium 2 cartridge to work. I sure hope I'm able to. I sure hope it's just the pins. We don't have to solder anything. Of course, Toby, of course. Thank you for the redeem, sir. Thank you. I was tempted to get like a pack of Pokemon cards, but people are asking for like $10 for a single pack. And so I had the gift card that my grandma had given me for my birthday months ago, and I'd just been sitting on it. So I figure, okay, I'll just use the gift card. That'll be my spending limit. And then I saw a copy of Gold and Stadium 2, and I was like, okay, well, never mind. A stick. Thank you, Championship. But I mean, if this grody, really gross copy of Pokemon Snap works, which I bought last year too, I'm sure I can get Stadium 2 to work, unless it's something with the pins, but they all look like they're there. So they might just be worn down. I don't know. Thank you, Jam Jam. Thank you. Thank you for the sticks. Thank you. And the are for Toby. But did you have something yummy to eat today? Jam Jam and Toby. Did you have more cookies, Jam Jam? Yes. What kind of cookie? Oh, they also had gachapon machines in the front hall, like the entranceway. And I pulled one because I had a bunch of $1 bills in my wallet. I was like, okay, let me get rid of some of these. So, I don't know what it's called, but there was a bunch of animals making pained faces because a little mouse is biting them. There's a bear, a Shiba Inu, a cat, an eagle, and an alligator. I got the alligator. I wanted the bear. I really wanted the bear, but I got the alligator. Peanut chocolate chip cookie, nice. Was it good? Was fresh, nice. Do you make cookies, Jam Jam? Do you like to bake? You love baking? Nice. I haven't done a ton of baking. I like to make ginger snaps with my mom every December, every holiday season. I like ginger snaps a lot. Last year, I think we made more molasses cookies than ginger snappy. It still kind of tastes pretty similar to ginger snaps, but made some molasses cookies. Molasses has a very strong smell, but you don't really taste it in the cookies. But we make them, and then we roll the dough into little balls, and then roll them in sugar, not powdered sugar. You could do powdered sugar, but we do the colored sugar for red and green for Christmas time. We used the rest of the sugar last year. Cooking stream. I wish. I do not have the setup for a cooking stream. I do not. I do have one of the 3DO incentives is a rice ball making stream because I have a tiny rice cooker I can put on my desk. So that's there. Make a total mess of everything in my room with that, but I don't remember when that is. When is that one? 250. Okay, I need to come up with some more. If we hit 125, I will try coffee for the first time on stream. We're at 118 at 76 cents. And 150, do another Bell Beans stream with my sister. You guys liked that a lot. First time we did that. My sister won. Kicked mine and Teto's butts. The story of Battle Beans, I don't know. People were around then, like a year ago. But Battle Beans is a game made up by me, my brother, and a friend that used to live down the street, who taught me and my brother how to play Magic. Do I stream on YouTube? No. I upload my VODs there. I upload all my VODs there. So if you want to watch VODs, Jam Jam, if you need to watch ASMR VODs or whatever, I upload all those to YouTube. We're not monetized over there. Don't have enough subscribers or watch time or anything. So there's no ads. I'm not putting ads on them. If there are ads, it's because YouTube is putting ads on them. But there shouldn't be ads. So you can watch the ASMR VODs without ads, which I would recommend doing. Um, but I upload all my VODs there. I don't stream there. I don't stream there. I don't know. I don't think my computer could handle dual streaming or whatever it's called. It might. It probably could, but I'm too lazy. Thank you, Jam Jam. All the VODs are there. There's a big long playlist for pretty much every game we've streamed. Besides, like, there's no dedicated playlist for Master Duel. Because that's just a game we play when we have gaps in time on streams. But the Alien Isolation Harmonica streams are up there. Pokemon Infinite Fusion's up there. A bunch of stuff. Doom Eternal. Mass Effect is there. Monster Hunter Stories 2. There's Baldur's Gate 3 playlist. There's a playlist for demos and one-shots. So collabs and things like that are there. There's a playlist for Sega Saturday, so if you want to catch up on the Sega Saturday continuity, you can do that. Digimon Cyber Sleuth has its own playlist, which I would not be surprised if that ends up being our longest game playlist for a while. It's been 144 hours, which is a lot of streams. I think we started it last year. We started Cyber Sleuth last year, I think. I can actually look. It's 48 videos. So, Sega Saturdays is at 35. So, unless we finish Hacker's Memory in like the next 3 weeks or whatever, Sega Saturday is going to be longer. Koromon was only 16 streams. Space Marine 2 was only 3. Alright, 11 Pal World streams. Oh, Stardew Valley's at 59. So there's more. The Stardew Valley VODs. So if you want to just put on the Stardew Valley VODs too, that's fine. There's a playlist for that, but we have not played Stardew in a long time. We started that farm 2023. So if you weren't there, I don't think many people were there then that are still here or here right now. But we streamed Stardew. It was a gift. I got it as a Steam gift from my art papa in like 2021. He gifted it to me. We played Stardew every Saturday. Sleepy Stardew Saturdays. That's what we called them. Those streams were fairly regularly, like over 3 hours. Because you just get distracted yapping. So Stardew Valley was kind of our, like, people like to listen to me yap, apparently. Arc. And then, so we started a farm. I didn't know that upgrading the watering can took like 3 days. So I had just planted like 30 something melons in the farm, and then they all died. Luckily it rained the next day, so they lived a day longer than they would have. And I got pretty upset. I did. So we started a new stream, started a new farm. Um, and this time, uh, the playlist is called Stardew: The Punished Ketchup Saga, and the I put an eye patch, the VTube Studio eye patch, on the model with the blanket, and the farm this new farm had monsters spawn at night or in the evening, as like the spirits of the melons coming back to get me. um, but yeah, so we played a lot of Stardew. So before we started playing Master Duel, Stardew was our game that we would just play when we had, if we beat a game and there's still time left on the stream and whatnot. So yeah, if you want to go through that, there's 59 videos, which is there's 59 Stardew streams, or 59 streams with Stardew in them. The last Stardew VOD that I have in the playlist was on August 26th, 2024. So it's almost been a whole year since we played Stardew. But we married Haley. I like Haley. She's cute. And we had the max amount of children and all that. And then eventually Thorn started playing with me during those streams too. So, anyway. Memories. Oh, memories. So, as it stands right now, I believe Stardew has the most streams. It is. I don't think it's my most played game on Steam. I believe that's Master Duel. I'm pretty sure that's Master Duel. You want some inaudible whispers, Haku? Okay. Thank you for the like, Ami. Thank you, sweetheart. Get some good sleeps. Thank you for being here, Ami. Thank you. It's good to, as always, good to see you. But we are kind of nearing the end of the stream here in about probably 30 minutes. So if there are any trigger requests that you haven't gotten in yet, or smooches, get those in soon-ish, so I can get those to you. We raided Minari on Wednesday. So... Excuse me. Is Wampus live tonight? I don't see Wampus yet. Okay. Okay, let me get you some inaudible whispers, Haku. Sorry. I got distracted. Oh, it's only been 3 minutes. Okay, cool. Fireworks? No, that's not fireworks. I don't know what that is. Oh no. I'm sure it'll be a great short, Sucrose. Maybe it is fireworks. I don't know. I don't think so. But, oh well. It'll be great, Sucrose. It'll be great. I liked the bear one because from a couple weeks ago. Or was that last week? I liked that one. There we go. Please go follow Sucrose if you're not already. She's awesome. She does ASMR every Sunday and plays lots of retro games, retro style games. She's playing through a Pokemon ROM hack right now. I don't think she's finished with it yet. And she does fighting game stuff. She's awesome. Please give her lots of votes. 7 out of 8 badges. Nice. Of course, of course. I unfortunately cannot play one of your clips. I mean, I could pull it up. But Zucos is awesome. She's got some of the best giggles in the business. She's great. She does the thing sometimes. And you just picture her scrunching her nose when she does. It's great. Good stuff. It's good stuff. Except a little cuter than that. Yeah, like that. But I went to a retro game expo today, Sucrose. I guess they do it every year. I went last year. Last year I got a transfer pack for my 64. This Apom City and Cuties and a really grody copy of Pokemon Snap for like $20. I kind of splurged, treated myself today. I had like a $50 gift card I got from my grandma for my birthday. It's like, okay, I'll spend that because I've just been sitting on it. Like, okay, she probably want me to spend that on like things that are, stuff besides medicine or whatever, So I got so last year I got a transfer pack. So this year I got a copy of Pokemon Gold right here. It works. We tested it. And then I got a copy of Pokemon Stadium 2 for the 64 right here. It's a little grody. The front label is a little ripped up and stuff, but it won't read. The TV just gives me a no signal screen. So, and I unfortunately do not have any isopropyl alcohol on me right now. Neither does my dad. Or the stuff he does have is too strong. Apparently, a pencil eraser works too. to clean the pins. So I'll have to, maybe after stream, depending on if my dad went to bed or not, because it's his tools. Take it apart, open it up, and see what's wrong. Um, Give it a once over with a pencil eraser or a Q-tip with some alcohol. And if that doesn't work, well, opening it up will tell us for sure what's wrong with it. But could be a tracer or something is corroded, which would require some soldering. Um, I got a GameCube controller, so I've quote unquote gotten back into Melee. I'm just trying to unlock things in my copy of Melee. Um, a couple nights ago, over the weekend, I think Sunday night maybe. I unlocked Mewtwo and Game and Watch, or maybe I unlocked Mewtwo and then the next day I unlocked Game and Watch. So I have 3 stages left to unlock. I have Final Destination, Yoshi's Island or whatever it's called, the 64 stage, and then the Kirby 64 stage, which requires having completed every single character's target test, and your total time with every character added up being less than 12 minutes. So I've heard. And I spent maybe a collective 3 hours trying to do Pichu's. And I looked, I Googled, did some Googling, and everybody else was like, yeah, Pichu's frickin' sucks. They gave the worst target test to the worst character in the game. Of course they would do that. But Pichu's just has a bunch of moving platforms, and there are like no ledges to grab at all. So you have to be good. But doing the target tests has taught me, I think a lot. It taught me how to, Young Link's taught me how to frickin' wall jump. So that's cool. But I did Pichu's a couple of nights ago, and then I did Pikachu's. Pikachu's is so much easier than Pichu's. It's ridiculous. Pichu's was so difficult for me because the target test map, the stage has like a roof. You can only fall down. You can only fail by falling. There's no like out of bounds up or whatever. It's encased. So it's like, okay, you can't use Thunderbolt down here in this because there's a roof. Apparently you can, because I found a YouTube video of someone breaking down how they did it, and then how they did Pikachu's. So on the right side of the target test for Pichu, there's a bunch of moving platforms that move down. They don't move up. They just repeatedly move down. So what you're supposed to do, you start on this swinging pendulum platform thing. You have to neutral be the wall, so the little lightning arc bolt thing arcs up the wall and hits a target over there, and then you hit the rest of them, come back down, and then jump over onto one of the falling platforms, jump off, and then you have to hit it right, but you do down B, you do the lightning bolt to hit both the last 2 targets, and that's so much easier. I finished after maybe my 3rd try after watching that video, because I just didn't know you could do lightning bolt down there in that stage. Which, why wouldn't you be able to? Now I think about it, but there was a roof over the whole thing, so I thought you couldn't. But, oh well. So then I did Pikachu's, and now I'm stuck on Jigglypuffs. Trying to get the last 4. You have to do you have to jump, and then hit 4 in one jump thing. And my stupid muscle memory keeps trying to up B, which is just for that is sing for Jigglypuff, so then you just fall. Anyway, I'll get through it eventually. I just have to do Jigglypuff, Mewtwo, Marth and Roy, and then I'm done. Unless my total time is over 12 minutes. I don't think it will be. Most of the characters I've been able to keep under a minute. Um, so hopefully, I don't have to repeat any of them. Dr. Mario's took me a long time too. It was the first one I did. Mario's was pretty tricky too. Excuse me, sorry, goodness. I think the easiest one for me was Bowser's. Because Bowser doesn't have a ton of mobility, so they can't do anything super fancy with Bowser's. So it's like just just nair this one, go down, hit this one, maybe fire breath this one, and then jump around to this ledge, then up B to hit the last one. Like his is not very fancy. Young Link's was pretty difficult too. So Young Link, you start in this little well thing. You're encased by these two walls, so you have to wall jump. It took me a bit to get used to, and then there's a bunch of tricky stuff with you have to do with the bow. I found that some of them I was able to get with the bombs, throwing the bombs instead of jumping, because I have this problem. I don't know if it's these bootleg controllers I've been using, but sometimes I'll press the X or Y to jump, and then it'll just instantly do the double jump, and then I'm out of jumps, and then I have no height, and then I just fall. So that's probably me and not the controller. It's still annoying, but I'm just trying to get more stages unlocked for the next time I take the GameCube to a pal's house. I have all the characters now. I have all the characters. Hi, Wooly. Oh my goodness, a raid. Sorry, I tab out of OBS for a second. Oh my goodness. Hi, Wooly. Ooh. There we go. Please go follow Wooly. Please, please. Wooly's awesome. They're super cozy. Please give them some love. Please, please, please. They're a pal of Mewa's. They have a super cozy voice. Please give Wooly lots of love. Please, please, if you're not already. Thank you for the follow, Nuke117TTV. Thank you. That's the Master Chief's number. Thank you for the follow, Nuke. Mwah. But I'm good, Wooly. I'm good. Welcome, welcome. If you don't know me, I am Ketchup Dipper. I'm gonna snooze these ads. It's the last ad break. I'm gonna snooze it. Welcome, Rangers. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear, your local Teddy Variety streamer. I do ASMR every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. And we do handcam ASMR on Sundays. People seem to really like those ones. You're stuffing your face with food right now. Nice. I hope it's yummy food. I'm hungry too. I'm going to. I don't know what I'm going to eat after stream. The rice-a-roni is probably all gone. Maybe some pizza rolls. But welcome, Rangers. Welcome. Thank you for supporting Wooly and Wooly's content. And thank you for coming with the raid. If you enjoy the content, please consider giving us a follow. It'd mean a lot. We just hit 180 or 880 yesterday, like last night. So we are now 20 away from 900. So at this rate, we'll probably hit it maybe around Christmas time. Maybe January. We'll see. But thank you for the follow, Nuke. Thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it a lot. We're almost there. We're almost there. We hit 800 around my birthday, so in April. So in my brain, I mixed that up with hitting 700 in December. So I was like, okay, so it's been like half a year. That's fine. No, it was April when we hit 800. So it feels slow to my brain, but that when I think about it, it's like, no, that seems pretty quick. So anyway, thank you for the raid, Wooly. Thank you. Please Take care of yourself. Please do not feel like you need to stick around. Go get some food, take your meds, drink some water, brush your teeth, do what you gotta do. Thank you for the raid, Willie. Thank you, sweetheart. Mwah. Hope you had a good stream. Nuke, if you have a favorite ASMR trigger, I'd be happy to do it for you as thanks for your follow. You too, Wooly, if you have a favorite ASMR trigger, I'd be happy to do it for you. Thanks for the raid. I do have the last ad break coming up in about 3 minutes. We do the 3-minute ad breaks every hour on the hour just to keep pre-rolls away. I tried minute and a halves every 30 minutes for a good while, but it just felt way too often, way too interruptive. So, yeah. But you may not even get ads. I have not seen a single ad on Twitch for months. Like, not even banner ads, like on the homepage. Nothing at all. I don't know if Twitch is just broken or if it's something like, oh, I'm subbed to 2 other streamers, so I don't get ads on the whole site. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know if it's a cookies issue. No idea. But you may not even get ads because it's an ASMR stream with the label on it. So, yeah. We're almost there. So yeah, I got a copy of Gold Stadium 2, a GameCube controller. It's an official Nintendo controller. This is the second one I've ever held in my life, besides ones at friends' houses. We only ever had the official GameCube controller that came with the console. The rest of ours were third-party controllers that were always giving us problems. We had a Mad Catz controller. It was a clear orange one that is currently in pieces because my dad was like, I'm going to fix this because I guess it got smashed or something. It's covered in Cheeto gunk. Cheeto gunk. We were playing Naruto Clash of Ninja 2. So I'm excited. I have another official control, which is great. So I can play with this one instead of these terrible, no good. I mean, they work, but I got 4 third-party GameCube controllers off of Amazon for like $10 each. It was too good not to get them. They all work, but they're not very good. Not very good. The buttons are very clicky. I also, before me and my dad left, we checked the Artist Alley section. They did have an Artist Alley. And on the back wall, there was this really sweet lady who was, she makes plushies. And I have one right here. Sucrose, if you want to see a picture of it, I have one. I can send you if you want to see it. She takes apart Pokemon plushies and then sews them back together with different parts, like Frankenstein. And she does it for just regular ones like Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Pikachu, like the common ones you see. And then she does one specifically with Evolutions. So there was like one with a body of Umbreon with a Sylveon ribbon and like a Glaceon, like half a Glaceon head, and they're really pretty, really cool. And she makes her own plushies. She has cat spiders, called Cooters, I think, something like that. I don't remember, but they were super cute. She had land sharks, chibi dragons. It reminds teddy bears from Bad Fur Day. I've never played Bad Fur Day. I did watch the completionist episode on that years ago when I was younger, but it's been forever. I know about the big poop guy. That's all I know, and the sunflower with boobas. But this plushie is the body of a Bulbasaur and the head of a Mew, with half the head missing. It's replaced with the left side of a Pikachu's head, with the Pikachu's eye and cheek, and then the ear, and then around behind that, on the back of the head, is a chunk of Gengar with the Gengar ear, and then the spikes from the top of Gengar's head. It's amazing. I love him. I love him. There was one with the bottom half of a Psyduck with the torso of a Krogunk with half a head of Snorlax, I think. Anyway, they're really, it's super cute. They're all hand sewn, I think. I don't know how you would do this with a sewing machine, unless you take all the stuffing out, which would make sense. Then you stuff it yourself, which I think you would have to. But then she went through with some thicker black thread, and then did some stitching around the actual stitches to make it look like they're stitched together with black thread. It's so good. I love this thing so much. I brought it home. I showed my mom, and my mom was like, "You should do that." It's like, well, I'd have to find a cheap source of plushies. And she's like, "We'll go to the thrift store." So, I'd have to learn some other stitching techniques, because the only one I really do at all when I work on puppets is the whip stitch, where you just put the needle in the same side to make a coil, kind of like a spiral backed notebook. That way, there's more stretch to the seam. But yeah, when I look up Boy Before the Stream ends, I can do that, Toby. I'm just gonna wait till after the ad break. But yeah, that's a plushie. So, yeah. But if you want to see a picture of the plushie, I did post one in the Discord, but I don't think there's many people in there right now. The only way to get in is through a channel point redeem. I might post a picture of it on Twitter later. If you want to see it, Sucrose, I can DM a picture of it to you. But yeah, so it's, I don't know if anyone heard me while I was talking about it through the ad break. It's the body of a Bulbasaur, with the head of a Mew, with the left side of the head being Pikachu's head, with just the eye, the cheek, and the ear section. And then behind that, the back of the head, is a chunk of Gengar with Gengar's ear, and then the spikes from the top of his head. I love this thing. He does not have a name. It does not have a name. So we'll give it a name at some point. Anyway, if you want one, if you want to look at their stuff, they have a tush tag here. It says they have an Instagram. I don't have an Instagram. I don't know how Instagram works. But their Instagram is cavezone, one word, .studio. So I don't know if they have a shop there or anything. I don't know if they're local or if they're visiting from out of state. But if you want to look at their stuff, cavezone.studio on Instagram. You can find some Frankenstein Pokemon plushies, Frankenstein evolutions. She had pins too of the Frankenstein evolutions. I didn't have enough to get a pin as well. Otherwise, the pins were really cool. The pins were really cool. I did grab my dad grabbed one of their cards. Whatever. I'll look at it later. Yeah. Okay. And get you a good boy, Toby, and then we'll probably call it here. But I did have a good time at the retro game expo, the retro game what convention, whatever it's called. Um, Another cool thing they had, I didn't take a ton of pictures of it because I could tell my dad wanted to go home. They had an art exhibit of a bunch of like proofs and thumbnails and stuff of like Nintendo Power magazine art. It was really cool. I have some pictures of that sucrose I can send you too. I only took two, um, but they were all framed and on easels and stuff. And then they had some of the models they used for some of the covers of the magazines. They had one of the Doctor Mario models and Mario, and then I think Wily in like a big floating red spaceship thing. It was super cool. And then, and next to the exit, they had a Mario mascot costume that Nintendo used in like the late 80s, early 90s. That was found in an unpaid storage locker in Florida, and then they got their hands on him and fixed him up. But the heat and there was no air conditioning in the storage unit, so the like structure of Mario's head kind of disintegrated. So they restored him to the best of their ability, and he looked kind of creepy. He looked creepy. But they had like concept art sketches for like the Wario Land cover and stuff it was super cool. I don't know if it's a visiting exhibit or if it's a local thing. I don't know. It was really cool though. But yeah, I can send you some pictures of that because I might just post them in your Discord. That'd probably be easier. Huh. Okay. Let me get Toby, his good boy, and then Haku wants a bad boy, and then we'll call it a night there. Sorry, whoever's listening to this VOD was like, just shut up already. This is the 10th time you've talked about what you got at this stupid expo. I'm sorry. It's just exciting, okay? We raided Minori on Wednesday. I don't see Wampus. Unfortunately. Yeah, so I think found this person through a Minori raid. You get some inaudible whispers? Okay. Okay, I think I found this person through a Minari raid, I believe. And Andy is playing Peak tonight, so can't wait, Andy. Unless there's someone new. Good, see if we can find someone new. Because we haven't raided anyone new in a while. What's going on? Just we're winding down the stream, but that's all. I need to get Toby, his good boy, Haku, his bad boy, and I can get you some inaudible whispers clips. Also, hi, clips. Mwah. How are you? Yeah, but it's okay. You're fine. You're fine. All right.
Toby. Toby. You're a very, very good boy. Toby, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting. Spending time with me on the streams. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate a lot. Thank you, thank you. Toby, you worked very, very hard this week. Good. Oh, sorry. Voice cracked. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy. Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, 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 good boy. Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Toby, thank you for being who you are and doing what you do. I think makes the world a better place, in my humble opinion anyway. Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy. Good boy, Toby. Good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy, good boy.
Hey, Haku. Just 1 second.
Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Such a good boy, yes you are. Good boy, good boy, good boy. Such a good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Look at you, such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are such a good boy. Mwah.
I'm making you milk. But it's for Toby. Well, I appreciate that, Clips. I'm glad I can help you relax.
Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Look at you. Such a good boy. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Look at you. Such a good boy. Good boy, Toby. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Mwah. Mwah.
There you go, Toby. Thank you for the good boy redeem swear. Thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Thank you. Okay, let me drink some water. Need to get Haku his bad boy. Okay. Of course, Toby. Of course, anytime. You're getting wicked witches. I see. I see. Is that a case of autocorrect, or is it as wicked witches? Is that I've never heard that before. Or is that another word for goosebumps? I don't know. Probably thinking about it too hard. Is autocorrect okay? Well, I mean, it kind of makes sense. Oh man, that gave me wicked witches. It doesn't quite roll off the tongue like goosebumps, though. Not really. Not really. Yeah. Okay.
Haku. You're very, very bad boy. Bad boy, Haku. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy, Haku. Bad boy. Bad boy, Haku. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Haku, you're very, very bad boy. Bad boy, Haku. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy. Bad boy, Haku. Bad boy. You're very, very bad boy. Bad boy, Haku. Bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy. Bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy, bad boy. Mwah.
No worries, no worries. Like in that one movie, Wizard of Oz. So, I'm dumb, and when Wicked was like coming out, or there was a bunch of everybody, there were trailers for it and stuff. I thought it was a sequel to Oz the Great and Powerful, the terrible Disney movie. Is it Disney? With like uh, Spider Man's best friend in it, and the porcelain doll, and the flying monkey guy. I thought it was a sequel to that movie, and like, oh, it's about his daughter. No, it's a stage play, you idiot. I thought it was a sequel to Oz the Great and Powerful. Maybe she is the daughter of the wizard. I don't know. I have no idea. But that's what I thought it was. And we were like, no, that's not what it is. No, it's not. Uh, didn't that movie like do really bad, or is just really terrible? Um, I don't know. Did you know there's apparently a really good Disney one? Yeah, Oz the Great and Powerful. 2013. 2013. February 14th, 2013. So I was 12. Yeah, it's a Disney movie. It's on Disney Plus. Snap your phone and half photo. There's a sequel to. Don't know. Like, I thought that's what it was. It's like, oh, they're making another Wizard of Oz movie. No, it's not. Wicked's not even a Disney movie, right? The colors remind me of Trix yogurt. The watermelon flavor of Trix yogurt, because they do Trix yogurt. They do like the swirl thing, where there's two colors of yogurt, and they're like swirled in the cup. It's like, or strawberry kiwi Trix yogurt, something like that. Maybe it technically is. No, the Wizard of Oz is public domain. There's apparently a really good Wizard of Oz RPG for the DS. It's called The Wizard of Oz Beyond the Yellow Brick Road. I watched a video about it a while ago. Apparently, it's pretty good. Excuse me. Sorry. Goodness. Oh, and The Wizard of Oz is, um, uh, that stuff is. There's Wizard of Oz stuff in Lego Dimensions too. So is Steamboat Willie, but Disney still went after her, and then no, but like, Disney does not own the Wizard of Oz because it was public domain way before then, before they made that movie. Because it came out before Disney lobbied to make it, so it's like 70 years plus after the author's lifespan. Because if they didn't do that, Indiana Jones, Alien, a bunch of stuff would be public domain right now. I mean, we just got Winnie the Pooh and Piglet a couple of years ago too, so what can you do? Yeah, so just before I do the inaudible whispers, if you too want a Frankenstein Pokemon plushie, you can make one yourself too. But check out cavezone.studio on Instagram. They do good stuff, and she was really nice. She was really sweet. You can get a Evolution Frankenstein, an Umbreon with the bow of the Sylveon and half a head of Glaceon, and then the other half's an Espeon. I think I was talking about that during an ad break. I don't know if people heard me, but one of the things I got at the Retro Game Expo was a Frankenstein uh, plushie, Pokemon plushie. Um, uh, there's they're called Cave Zone Studio. They have an Instagram according to this tush tag, cavezone.studio. I don't have an Instagram, so I don't know if they have a shop there. But her stuff's really good. I don't know if it's just her or if she has a team. Um, she makes this one was $17, so they're not too bad. They're not too pricey for a small one, quote unquote small one. Um, she also does her own plushies. She makes cat spiders, spider cats. I can't remember what they're called. Spooters, something like that. They were really cute. She had land sharks, some cute dragon plushies. Um, I got a small what was the con held? I don't want to dox myself. Um, I don't want to dox myself. But my time zone is Mountain Standard Time. It's just Mountain Standard. I don't actually remember what city it's in. You're fine, Clips. You're fine. But she has an Instagram, so I don't know if you can order from there or anything. I have no idea. But they're all different. Um, so she takes Pokemon plushies and rips them up, cuts them up, and then sews them back together. So this particular one, um, Sucrose, if you want to see, I can send you a picture of it later. It's the body of a Bulbasaur, like the original Bulbasaur plushie. I have a picture of one, but I'll take a better one, because that one you can only really see the head. So it's the body of a Bulbasaur with the head of a Mew, and the left side of the Mew's face or head is a chunk of Pikachu. No, don't do that. Um, so half the head is Mew, and then half the head is Pikachu, with just the Pikachu's eye, cheek, and then ear. And then behind that, around on the top of the head, around the back, is a chunk of Gengar, one of Gengar's ears, and the spikes off the top of Gengar's head. So, um, it's just a collection of pieces of Pokemon plushies. She had one that was half Psyduck and half Krogunk, with pieces of Snorlax. So, again, that is cavezone.studio on Instagram. I have card. Right? No, that's a lens wipe. There it is. Oh, they have an Etsy. They have an Etsy. They have an Etsy. It's on the card here. Etsy.com/shop/cave zone. So they have an Etsy. If you want to go take a look. I don't know if she has it so you can request chunks of Pokemon or if you just get a random one. I don't know. She just had a big bin of some of them, and then some of them were on the table. This one was in the bin. But yeah, I'll send you a picture, Sucrose. But they did have an art exhibit of a bunch of Nintendo Power concept art and stuff. So that was probably my favorite part. And they had a big room full of computers and old CRTs playing Melee and Doom and stuff, and arcade machines. They had a stage where people were doing like a Sonic game race, or something. I don't know what game it was. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. I do it every year in August. Um, so, again, that's etsy.com/shop/cave zone. And then they have an Instagram at cavezone.studio. Thank you for being here, Clips. Hi, Xenox. I'll call it a night here soon. I just need to get Clips some inaudible whispers. But I'll take some better pictures of the plushie and put it on. I might post them on Twitter, maybe. I might. And the Discord server. And I can post some in your Discord, Sucrose. I'll DM them to you too. I didn't take a ton of pictures of the Nintendo Power art exhibit, but it was really cool. They had pieces of sketch work for like the Wario Land cover, some models that they made for like is it Mario Golf with like Bowser in the background. They had a little Dr. Mario, a little Mega Man, a little red Mega Man, and Dr. Wily in like a big red spaceship thing. Really cool stuff. Really cool stuff. I took a picture of some Ninja Turtles concept art and like key art thumbnails and Mega Man with like a train guy. Yeah, it was really cool. I don't know if they're there every year at the expo, but yeah. Okay, you get some inaudible whispers and a good boy for Xenax. Okay. But yeah, if you want a little Frankenstein Pokemon plushie, go do it. I'm not sponsored. They did not pay me. I paid them for one of their pieces of art. It's just really cool. So my mom was like, "You should do that." I was like, "Well, I need to find some cheap plushies." It's like, "Just go to the thrift store." So I'll need to practice some other stitch techniques, some other stitches, stitching. Because I really only use the whip stitch when I make puppets, which is just you take the needle and put it through the same side every time to make a coil. It gives it more stretch for the puppet, unless you're making like clothes for the puppet or whatever. Okay. Sorry. I also got a copy of Bookworm, the PopCap game for DS. I booted up live on stream to test it. I feel kind of bad. There were all 3 save files had names. There was Steve or Dylan had like 3% completion, or 13. Kayla had 6, and then there was a profile named Grandma with 100%. It's just, that's really sweet. I did not delete Grandma's save data. I did not. I could never do that. So you could tell who played it the most. It was Grandma's game. I deleted Kayla's save data because it had the least percentage of completion at like 6%. I wanted to. I was like, I want to stream Bookworm. It's not on Steam. PopCap has a bunch of games on Steam, like Insane Aquarium and stuff, but not Bookworm. There's no Bookworm on Steam. So, okay, that one because I can't spell. No worries. All right, let's get some inaudible whispers.
sister? I guess she came out early.
She was at camp this week. I guess she's home now. I will. I'd go up and like knock on my door. She's playing Roblox or whatever on her computer. My wall is just not very thick at all. It's some wood paneling, and then the beams itself, and then the wall on the other side, like drywall or sheetrock, and then my door. So the wall's just not very thick. It's not. It's not. Excuse me, sorry. Thank you for the Inaudible Whispers request clips. Hopefully that was alright for you. It's okay, I'm calling you clips. Or do you prefer reload? I got it, yeah. Well, I don't want her to yell at me. What, wishers? Want a refund? I'm sorry. Okay, are you still here, Xenox? I can get you a good boy now. Yeah, so all that's left for me to do is test the GameCube controller. It should work. It's pretty clean. Reloader Eclipse is fine. Okay. And then clean the Stadium 2 cartridge. Reloaded. That makes me think of Lunchables. Lunchables is like fancy Lunchables. Not fancy, but like they're called. It's either uploaded or reloaded. I can't remember, but they're like little sub sandwiches with like the same crummy cheese and sandwich meat from like the cracker kits, and like a packet of mustard, and then a little bottle of water and some Kool-Aid powder, and then like a bag of Cheez-Its. And then there's a deep dish pizza, where it's just a big disc of dough that you put sauce in and then sprinkle the cheese and pepperoni on. I have not had that one. I've had the little sandwich ones. When I worked at Walmart, I get them for lunch. It's just like, well, these taste a little better than those crummy, like, pre-made sandwiches at, like, the deli section of of Walmart. Because those can get soggy. And, I'm making myself hungry talking about them. Anyway. Here's a good boy, Xenox.
Xenox, you're a very, very good boy. Good boy, Xenox. Xenox, thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking and chatting, spending time with us on the stream. Thank you, thank you. Xenox, you worked very, very hard this week. And I'm very, very proud of you. Hope Oh, Xenox, are you feeling any better? Are you feeling any better, Xenox? Good. Good. Boy, Xenox.
I hope you're feeling better, Xenox. Also, you've been following since December 13th, 2023? Oh my goodness, you are here pretty early. I completely forgot that you've been here this long. Thank you, Xenox, for sticking around for 2 years. I appreciate it. It's very sweet of you. Okay.
Good boy, Xenox. Good boy. Such a good boy, yes you are. Yes you are such a good boy. A very, very good boy, yes you are. Yes you are such a good boy. A very, very good boy. Look at you, such a good boy, yes you are. Yes you are such a good boy. Good boy, Xenox. Good boy. Such a good boy, yes you are. Yes you are such a good boy. Look at you, such a good boy. A very, very good boy, yes you are. Yes, you are such a good boy, 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 good boy.
There goes Xenox. There's your good boy. Thank you for the redeem square. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully that was alright for you. Okay. Now, call it a night. Okay. Let me swap my headphones. We'll look for someone new. Otherwise, we'll raid this person. I believe I found them through a Minari raid. So, I believe Minari raided them. So, I'll be right back. Okay. Let's see. Oh, it's Mayu's 3-year anniversary. I've never rated Mayu. You could rate Mayu. Mayu. Because I haven't been able to. I don't know if Mayu's ever been streaming what we've been streaming. So what we could take this chance out radar. I spelled it right. Let's go. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some. It's tomorrow's Sega Saturday, so tomorrow's Sega game is Shining in the Darkness. I know nothing about the game. The name makes me think it's an RPG, but we'll see. Could just be another platformer. But this will be the 36th Sega Saturday. Yeah, I think this will be the 36th. So we're nearing the 40th next month. Maybe the end of this month. Maybe. But thank you guys for being here. And if you watched the VOD, I'm so sorry. I talked about the same thing for 3 hours. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending time with me tonight. I appreciate it lots. Take care of yourselves. Get some food. Get some water in you. Take your meds. Put on some cozy pajamas. Brush your teeth. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe. Stay cool. It's very hot. It's a little cool today. Maybe it was just kind of shady. I don't know. But yeah, if you want one of those plushies, cavezone.studio. at Instagram. They have an Etsy at Cave Zone. Good night, guys. Love you all very much. Bye bye.